Hey guys, welcome back. We had a bunch of plans to show you guys a battery bank that I built about a decade ago that I recently found again. But we just had a catastrophic issue with it, and one of the cells blew up when I was charging it. So that's not an option now. So let's show you some generators that we picked up. Two Honda EU2200i's. One for $300, one for $350. We're going to do a little bit of work on the two of them and get them all cleaned up and looking good and ready to work. And I'll show you the aftermath of the battery bank. Well guys, we got an issue. One of these batteries popped. Now the battery bank's warm, so I'm gonna rip it open now before something catches fire. Yeah, gotta be quick, still smoking. That wire you see is from ripping the battery balancing board off quick. Gotta get this disconnected quick. I'll bring you back. Got everything stripped down. And this right here is the exact reason why you always have a fire extinguisher handy. This battery blew. Almost set the entire pack on fire. Real close to a very bad situation. Because there's a good chunk of batteries in that bank. That one popped. The one right next to it popped. Almost a real bad situation. See in the bank where it started melting things. All that, and we were only charging it at 1.6 amps. Lithium battery packs are real useful, but guys, gotta be careful with things. It might have worked just fine for many years, but a situation like that could end up real bad. What happened if I was trying to charge it in my car or something? Could have burned the car down. Didn't even get it to the situation where I wanted to run something off the inverter. Had to rip it out real quick. Well, let's get this cleaned up, and if you guys have any battery banks that's been sitting a while, even if it was working just fine beforehand, check it over before you risk burning your house down. Okay guys, I've sat here for about 20 minutes digging through these batteries to see where our failure was. None of the fused links on them popped. This one. In a couple of the shorts I've made, you guys saw that I picked up this Honda EU2200i inverter generator for $300. Nothing wrong with it aside from missing some feet and needing servicing and some stickers being gone. So, let's stick this here. I picked up one of these charger plugs like that, so we can use this generator to charge batteries and whatnot. It might try to escape on us since it's missing feet. Now maybe if you turn it on, it'll start. So guys, this EU2200i has about 600 hours on it. At least according to the indicator light that flashes when you first start it. Between 5 and 600 hours. No clue when the oil was changed last. So we are going to do that now. Right into the bucket. So we're going to be using Quaker State 10W30 full synthetic. Does not take very much. Yeah, it took about, how much? Nothing crazy. Wipe our little spillage up. Now let's check our air filter. You're supposed to oil this as well. Actually in pretty solid shape. Not oiled though, it is dry. So just dab a little bit of oil on your hand. Nothing crazy. You don't want it saturated in oil. You just want a coating on everything. There we go. Make sure your seal's good on there. Everything's looking fine. There we go. That is something I've always loved about these little Honda generators. Maintenance is so easy, you have no reason to not actually get it done. Doesn't take an hour and a half to do your oil change. Doesn't require anything special. You can do the entire thing with a flat blade screwdriver or a key just to get the cover off. Let's fire it up. Really need to get those feet because it's just trying to escape at any time. But now that we got our oil change, let's wipe everything down so we can get our skin on it. I'll show you guys what I got once I get this closed back up. Now let's get this wiped up. All the oil residue cleaned up. Need this nice and clean so our decal can fit. Now, well, so our decal can stick, not fit. Picked up a new one from Honda. It was like $7. Let's use the old align, or the old mark where it was, to align our new one. So here's our skin kit. This is what we got. Pretty sure this one goes here. Before we do any of the others, let's get the one on that spark plug cover. I put a lot of caution into building that battery bank, so I'm quite surprised that this happened. But it also has been 7 years or so since it's been used. It wasn't completely discharged, but all the cells were certainly low. So charging them up to capacity, even if it was only at 1.6 amps, seems to have been all it took to finish them off. Glad I decided to try and charge it slow instead of hook it right up to one of these generators at 8.2 amps. Sad to see the bank go, but I'll build a better one in the future. Or maybe pick up one of those EcoFlow units. This skin kit was picked up on eBay for 16 bucks. It might not be the best quality, but I'm actually kind of surprised at how well it's going together. Everything's cut properly. Nothing weird about it. Pretty decent way to boost the appearance of an old sun-faded Honda. Only time will tell how long it lasts, but for the price, I'd probably pick up a couple more. I don't think I'm going to skin the other one because it's in much better shape. But this is a good way to give a little bit of appearance boost to something like this. Okay guys, got this decal kit on here, skin kit, whatever you want to call it. Got a couple creases, but overall, not bad. Definitely not the best made kit, but I'm not going to complain too much because it was only $16. Makes it look like an entirely different machine. But we have a friend for this one. Since we've recently gone on a generator buying binge, apparently. One with our skin. And probably the best deal I've ever gotten on a generator, actually. This guy has less than 100 hours on it. It's another 2200i. Runs great. That's not saying much because this guy still runs great as well. This guy right here, we picked up from a dude that used it one time. At least he said he used it one time to run an air conditioner when his power got knocked out. Paid 350 bucks for it. He said he basically put one tank of fuel through it. This one, on the other hand, has a significant amount more hours, but it runs great. It wasn't intentional, but this is the companion model. So you put these two together in parallel, and then you have, well, 4,400 watts peak, and I believe 3,600, 3,800 running, and a 30 amp 120 outlet for your RV air conditioners. I don't have the plugs that go from the parallel outlets. Focus. But these guys are way too good of a deal to pass up. For the set of them, we're talking 650 bucks. I usually can't even buy you one of them. So guys, this is my little family of baby Honda inverter generators. This little 1000i is actually the one I bought years back to run everything when I went camping, and it did a perfect job. I never even thought about using the generator to charge the battery bank, so I didn't have to leave the generator running constant. This little 1000i is going to be going to a new home. My buddy that, if you remember back a couple months, we did some work on a tour bus that we're building for him. And this little generator is going to go to him. It runs a lot of stuff just fine. but not quite big enough to run the big things like my air compressor or a table saw. My table saw always kicked the little Honda 1000 over the limit, but these 2200i's handle it no problem. Honestly, size comparison, yeah, the 1000i is quite a bit smaller, but for a little over double the output of 2200i, it's more useful to me. Can still put this one anywhere I can put that one. Fits in the toolbox of the truck just fine. Now I'm not sure what to do. I don't need two of them. Disregard the little 1000 because he's got a new home. So should I sell one of these? Kind of want to keep the one that's in the best shape, the newest one. But I could probably get more out of that one as opposed to this one since it's got more hours. I don't know yet. What do you guys think I should do? It's always nice to have an extra one, but the amount of cash you can get out of these little guys will go to buying us a pretty decent project. Something to mess with long term. For example, usually one of these in my area goes for 700 to 900 used. Don't forget, we only paid 800 bucks for this Kubota here. I got a flat tire again. This machine's running great. I've mowed about 10 times with it so far. So, if it was you, what would you guys do? Keep them both? Sell the better of the two and keep the more beat up one, since that one's worth more money? Or should I sell the one that we just skinned? I don't know. Leave a comment, give me your opinion. We also did pick this up in our bulk lot of miscellaneous equipment, along with that steel MS 441 and this Troy built brush cutter. There's so many things going on, not enough time. If you guys have any opinions on what we should do or anything we should look for next, be it generators, machinery, whatnot, let me know what you guys are looking for in projects. Kind of curious to see what y'all are interested in. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.